Hey guys, so today we have the new 2025 Gold Sovereign. So this is the bullion version, and we are back to the traditional George and Dragon design, obviously with the 2025 date there. Let me just unscrew the capsule. And yeah, nice bullion example. So some people are quite keen on the newer sovereigns for a few different reasons, and other people don't like them because they prefer the old gold colour of the less recent sovereigns, so this is a 1913, is it an S for Sydney? I think it is, gold sovereign, and obviously you can see the colour difference. The older sovereigns tend to have that it's more like a matte kind of a finish, isn't it, or a satiny kind of finish, and not this shiny sort of reflective coppery thing. So some of the advantages and some of the reasons why people like the newer sovereigns. Basically, they are new, so they've not been around for hundreds of years and not had people trying to counterfeit them for as long, so in theory it's less risky in their eyes. Obviously there are ways of testing, and you can eliminate a lot of the problems by buying from reputable sources. Obviously, if it's for sale on eBay for £3 or whatever online marketplace, it's probably not going to be a genuine sovereign. But yeah, you have to keep your wits about you. But it is obviously another topic for another video that I've covered quite a lot. So on the back we have King. Let me just flip him over, and there we go. So no crown this time, just a nice normal bullion sovereign. So I think with the special years that the Royal Mint have been coming up with recently, they've maybe diluted the excitement of the special years. So, for example, the Memorial, the Platinum Jubilee, all the other years, they're basically different designs, and so some people prefer them, some people like them because they're different. But now there's that many, even in the last sort of 20 years, just over 20 years, that it's perhaps watered down the excitement of them. So usually would pay a little bit of a premium for them on the second-hand market, and especially with dealers. But yeah, often dealers won't give you any more back for them. So what they've done, which is interesting with the 2025 sovereign, is the proof coin is a shield design. So the proof design is different to this. So I think that's quite a clever way of doing it. There isn't, therefore, the bullion version of the 2025 shield. So if you look at coins like the 1989, there just isn't the bullion version, it's only the proof version. So I think that's quite a good idea, maybe to keep the people who are buying the proof coins interested. I know a lot of people are paying these extra premiums on top of the higher gold prices, and yeah, the main thing is that you're getting more than just a bullion coin. You're getting that sort of special design that you can't get in bullion. Whereas like the Memorial, the others, you can buy them in bullion too. So for me personally, who doesn't tend to buy proof coins, I can say, well, I've got the design, it's just the bullion version, but to me that's fine. I paid a few pounds more, and I didn't have to pay hundreds of pounds more for the proof coin. So people like them for many reasons, as I mentioned. And it's just nice and easy. If you're buying a new coin, it's probably going to be in good condition. Obviously it wasn't circulated like some of the Victoria sovereigns perhaps, and for that reason it's good condition, it's not damaged and scratched up usually, and so it's just nice and easy. When you come to sell to a dealer, it's very straightforward. It's like, okay, yeah, it's a sovereign. It's not like, oh well, I'm going to give you a little bit less because there's a bit of a damage there or a bit of a knock there, or all these different reasons that could potentially be an issue. So I think they've done quite a good thing with the proof being a different design to the bullion. But yeah, another reason, some people like the coppery colour, they like the rose gold effect. And if you do, then this is the last year to pick those up, because apparently for 2026 they are going to come back to a yellow gold sovereign. So I'm quite excited for that. Maybe it's just another thing they can market as being like the superlative word. It's the last copper sovereign, or it's the only year with this design, or whatever it might be. But yeah, for 2026 they're going to come out with apparently a yellow gold coin, which will be the sovereign. So I'm interested to see if it'll be as nice as the old ones, or whether it will be a poorer take on the yellow gold colour. We will see. We've got obviously modern 24 karat bullion coins from the Royal Mint, and they are the nice yellow gold colour. Still a slight difference to things like the older sovereigns or the Krugerrands or the American Eagles. The American Eagles, they're not a 24 karat coin either, neither is the Krugerrands, but they are just a nicer colour in my opinion than the modern sovereigns that we've had for the last few years. So into 2026, if you want to start saving, there will probably be a proof coin, I would imagine, along with the bullion coin. But at the moment, not seeing any designs at all, just that it will be a golder coloured sovereign, as this is the last of the copper coloured sovereigns or the rose gold coloured sovereigns. So yeah, I'm interested to pick them up. Some of the disadvantages of buying the more modern colours of sovereign, some people just don't like them as much. So if I've got a choice between a nice big pile, let's say I've gone to a bullion dealer and they've got a nice big bucket full of old yellow gold coins, and they've got a load of the more modern ones, and I want to buy some sovereigns, I'm going to take out of the older gold colour, assuming the price is the same. And actually, even if the price is a few pounds more, if it's another % or so, I would still probably buy the older, more interesting coins, as just personal preference. I just like them. But if you're purely stacking and just don't care, you just want capital gains tax exempt coins in the UK, then it doesn't really matter if it's the new one, an old one, whatever it is. It just is what it is. Some people, they're buying them, they're getting the coins, and then just chucking them in wherever they're keeping them, and never looking at them again. And so, for that reason, it doesn't really matter. You just want the exposure to the gold price, or gold for whatever other reason. Then that is fine. So yeah, personally, I do like the older coins better. I am interested to see what the 2026 one will be like, but I guess we're going to be waiting for, maybe till September, October, maybe a bit later than that into 2025 before we get the 2026. So we will see. So I'm curious, what are you picking up at the moment? What's on your wish list perhaps? And looking forward to talking in the comments.